Hey guys, Mike Frontera here, back with another retirement theory video. Hey, what if I told you you could pay almost a 50% tax rate on your IRA withdrawals in retirement? Pay almost half of my withdrawals back in taxes? Sign me up. Well, actually, you'd probably want to know how to avoid doing that. Well, I'm going to show you how it happens so that you don't blindly step into what I call the triple tax trap. Okay. The issue comes up because common sources of retirement income like Social Security and capital gains have different rules, rates, and phase-ins versus regular or ordinary income. And while these sources are taxed differently, they all impact each other. So, what is the triple tax trap? Well, the triple tax trap occurs when you have Social Security benefits and capital gains that span more than one of their respective tax thresholds. And it actually happens at a surprisingly low level of income. It is the chain reaction of new taxable income coming in, which pushes more Social Security to become taxable, which pushes more capital gains to be taxed at a higher rate. It's scary stuff. So, if there are any small children nearby, I might have them go into the other room for this next part. All right, are you with me? All right, great. So let's briefly talk about the different tax thresholds and then see one of these nearly 50% tax hits in real time. Okay, let's start with Social Security. There's a calculation for Social Security taxation known as provisional income. And I have other videos about how to calculate it, and it's a fairly complex formula, but basically there are three thresholds. First is where all of your Social Security benefits are tax-free. Moving up from there, you'll see the same benefits become 50% taxable, and finally, as you move further up to 85% of your benefits become taxable. Now, as you move between these levels, you'll experience all different levels of benefit taxation. Next, capital gains tax. These are special rates for the sale of capital assets like stocks, bonds, mutual funds that are held for more than 1 year. Here again, you have a portion where capital gains are tax-free with this 0% rate, but then it jumps up to 15% and 20%. Now, there's another potential Medicare tax in there, but that's not part of this particular horror story. All right, finally, we have ordinary income tax brackets, which have seven different rates depending on how much you have coming in income. Now, something interesting happens when we get certain combinations of Social Security, ordinary income, and capital gains. Particularly where some, but not all of the Social Security is 85% taxable and some, but not all of the capital gains are taxed at 15%. We have the chance of invoking the triple tax trap. Now, when we get in this triple tax trap, the next dollar of income is not only taxable itself, but it also pushes another dollar of Social Security to be 85% taxable, which pushes even more capital gains to be taxed at 15% as well. So let's take a look at this in action. So the real scary part is that how deceptively low your tax rate will look on the surface. Someone in a relatively low 12% federal tax rate might think this would be a great opportunity for an IRA withdrawal, or maybe even complete a Roth conversion. You might think, hey, if I grab $1,000 on my IRA, I'm going to be on the hook for $120 in tax. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby!
Well, yes, that $1,000 is taxed at 12%, so there's your $120. But watch. That $1,000 actually pushes $1,000 more of your Social Security to be 85% includable in income. So we have to add $850 more of income. So there's another $102 in tax. And now with our total income being $1,850 higher, Another $1,850 of your previously 0% rate capital gains gets pushed into the 15% tax bracket for capital gains. So there's another $277.50. So let's add all this up. Our total is $120 plus $102 plus $277.50 for a total of $499.50 on our $1,000 IRA withdrawal. That is a tax rate of 49.95%, plus state taxes where applicable. So that's why it's important to understand how income affects your entire tax picture, not necessarily just the tax on the income itself. So, do you have questions for me? Come visit me at www.retirementtheory.com or send me an email at mike@retirementtheory.com. Did you click subscribe on this video or follow me on Facebook? I think that you should. You'll continue to see videos like these on everything retirement planning. Once again, thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time.